doesn't have the highest horsepower, torque rating that some of the competitors have touted. You know, they're way over 900 foot-pounds of torque and that thing. But I'll be honest, at what this is rated for, these trucks just are renowned for the amount of power they have, and I can't imagine that 10 foot-pounds of torque would make a difference in the buying decision. And with these turbo motors, I can be, with that 41-foot fifth wheel trailer, be rolling down the highway at 70 miles an hour, speed limit, and be, you know, in the 1600 RPM range, which is just a great power band. The ride on this too is one of the other things that kind of won me over. So most of the other 3/4 tons in this market are going to be a rear leaf spring configuration, where this is the rear coil spring. And I think what it does is it gives the truck a better ride. So when you're not loaded, you still get a better ride from this truck than you would from a highly sprung leaf spring axle. And I just found the comfort of this to be driving around as a daily driver was superior in that daily ride. And I attribute that, I think, to those coil springs. It's got a great ride, and I mean, we're running on, you know, 10-ply load range E tires that carry a big load. So the way that this rides and drives is super plush for a 3/4 ton truck. I run the fronts at 65 PSI and the backs at 75. So you'd think, gosh, that's a really, you know, tall PSI. It's going to make those ride rough, but that's, you're feeling that ride right now, and it's pretty darn normal. I keep them at that PSI because anytime I go to hook up that trailer, I'm putting 2,340 pounds of payload into that back of that truck, and it performs really well with these tires. Some have told me that the Cummins is actually a little bit louder again than some of the competitors in terms of the interior noise of hearing the engine. I don't know, folks I think that buy diesel, they almost want to, they want to hear their truck, and so just hearing that Cummins motor is, after a while, it's just fun to listen to, and you get used to it like a good friend after a while. These are retractable, and that was another feature that I liked about the Ram product, is that when those trailer mirrors are out, your field of vision is fantastic. So there again, I mean, having a 41-foot trailer behind you and having these style of mirrors, it really gives you the confidence that you're seeing the full field of view, and you're sure that when you make a lane change, you're in the right position, right time to do it. Like, I haven't had any trouble getting in and out of any place, other than the one thing I've had to learn is with a truck that's this tall, is you do need to be aware of your clearance height. I've had other trucks and done other towing, and while the manufacturer didn't have a problem with having your foot all the way into the pedal to go up grades, this is really, it just doesn't feel like it has to work that hard. And so I think it's the combination of the power, the torque, it's just such a great combination. You don't feel like you're stressed at all. You just feel like the product's doing exactly what it's supposed to. You're within the range of what it's specified for. Like I said, I'm carrying about 14,500 pounds. The truck as built here with this axle ratio is rated about 17.7, I believe, or 17.4. So we're underneath the capacity limit of it, and it just has no trouble at all. I've got full confidence I could take on the Grapevine in California and go up it right at speed with passenger cars.